Alright, so we're live. Sorry about that, you guys. I was going through some like encoder issues, but I got it all sorted out now. But yeah, super excited to be back and to chill out with you guys and have a good time. But yeah, I was figuring, should we play a game, or do you guys just want, like, me to start a list? Either way, I'm good. Because I feel like the game was fun. That's very true. So I guess we're just like waiting for people to pile in. I'll change my little thingy. So hold your horses and let's get ready for some trivia. Hey Samar, getting ready to do another game night with you guys. It's going good so far. Just trying to make sure I stay on top of everything, really. If you guys see me kind of like looking back and forth, it's just me going between my broadcasting software and making sure that the stream's like nice and buttery for you guys. But so far it looks really good. But yeah, how are you doing, new house? And what about you, Samar? What are you guys up to tonight? What are you guys doing? And what time of day is it where you guys are? Like, are you the last one up? Are you guys the first one up? Hey, Tati. It's funny, I'm like over here trying to get used to all the updates and things happening right now. As you can see, there's like a million changes going on. Just like trying to like take things more seriously and have more fun with it. How's your night going? I walked by a strip club and it was crazy because I have a baby face and people were looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm 22. Oh, I totally know what you mean. Every time I have to like deal with people in general, they always assume that I'm much younger than I actually am, and yeah, that's frustrating. Hey Chill Bill, welcome in. Recovering from the past my family had on the 4th and godly hangover. It's Saturday. Oh yeah, if it's Saturday, yeah, you've had a hangover for like a day and a half. I typically save yes or no's for on the streams where I do pendulums, which tonight I'm not, but we're gonna do some tarot. But it seems like we have a fair amount of people in here now. Are you guys ready for like the first trivia question, I guess you could say? Is everybody holding your horses? Alright, so since I know people are holding their horses and they are ready to go, I just want to know, like, Think back to the 90s. You're in front of the mirror with like a good old TV remote or hairbrush. Whose song are you singing and why? Like, strike nostalgia. Whoever gets the most nostalgic answer totally wins. Typically, if they are like outcome, likelihood, possibility, then usually, yeah, we can do it with Tara. Bop. I'm so weak. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. Bop. Ooh. That's actually quite hilarious. Ooh, Sophia, that's a good one. Well, tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I can't sing much more because then, you know, those copyrights. Were you really a huge Hanson fan? Or, like, were you super excited when they came back? Because, you know, they came back. Man in the mirror, I'm so weak. Shamo! Gonna look good. Okay, I need you guys to tell me, who should I give it to? It's between Sophia Spice Girls, If You Want to Be My Lover, or should I give it to New House or Man in the Mirror? Because I think that is like hilarious as like a kid in the 90s. Because I can't decide. So I guess like the crowd shall pick the winner. I'm like over here looking at the messages like, oh my god. Like, who are they gonna pick? Who are they gonna pick? Oh, that must have been fun to see them as an adult. Like, I know that they're on tour again. So I see a vote for Man in the Mirror. It's funny, I'm like trying not to call it too soon. Like waiting for those other answers. Looks like so. Okay, New House. Drop your question. I'm also curious, how's like the sound and the look and everything? Is everything nice and smooth for y'all? I like this girl named Ella. How does she like me? Pull those out. So the first one I got is two of bones. So this usually means that like someone sees good inside of you, but it's like, it's almost like they see that there's potential that's untapped. You know what I mean? Like there's something behind it. Like you could do a lot with your talents. Second thing, I think she'd like it if you shot your shot, or you shoot your shot, however you put that. Just be direct, because it'll work. Yeah, just be direct, and don't worry about like expectation of how the conversation will go, because that'll only put you inside a place of insecurity. So essentially I would say go for it. I think she'd be down. It seems more like she can see that there's potential there, so I'd go for it. loading, you guys? Oh, perfect. Yeah, let me go ahead and figure that out. I'll go ahead and start a list. So you guys, if you guys are wanting to get on the list, say I have a question and drop an emoji. I will get you down. Just gonna grab my little phone and I'll start a note, and then that's how I'll know who to go to. That way I won't lose track and you guys can stick around and chit-chat and have a good time. And that'll give me a little bit of buffer so that way I can actually, you know, dive a little deeper with you guys. So Sophia, Andrea, Samar, I want to say there's Almera, there's Sharda, alright, so what I do is if I see more people piling in with the I have a question emoji, I'll keep adding you in. And what I'll do is I'll call out your name so I know you're still here. But yeah, we're gonna start with Sophia. Go ahead and drop your question. Tati, I got you. Will Nico contact me soon? So let's find out if Nico's gonna contact you soon. Ooh. So that's a good one. Number 5. So it's like he will, but I think he's gonna discover a new part of himself. Like, I think he's off to... So essentially, this is about having, like, unveiled secrets, or secrets to unveil. This is all about love. So there's some feeling there. Third card. Drums. And then 4 drums is all about contemplation. The search for personal power, knowledge acquired at a high price, greed and suspicions. So that's really what it is. He wants to come forward and show love. But essentially there are a couple suspicions. So I feel like in general you could probably do a really awesome job just like quelling some of his fears just by talking to him and starting to establish like a really nice, sturdy, stable foundation for you guys to sit on, you know? Alright, Andrea, are you still in here? Should I be the first to contact or communicate with Mark instead of waiting for him to contact first? I got ya. So, gonna pull 3. So the only one I don't know by heart is 5 of Bows. So I'm gonna look that up. Appearances. Okay. So I think a big part of it is if you were to communicate, it would be completely fine. I just think right now he thinks that almost like you're too cool to like reach out, you know? But to be honest, he'd be extremely like happy from like an inner kid kind of place, like, oh my gosh, she finally called me. And it would be well thought out emotion. So I feel like in general, all signs kind of lead to go. I wouldn't necessarily say have any fear in communication. I think honestly it would only be to your benefit. Oh, you're welcome, Sophia. Alright, so Samar, are you still in here? Throw something in the chat, throw your question out so I know what to do. What's up, Chanel? We're running a list tonight. I'm like taking down names, double calling the names to make sure you guys are still here. Once I know you're still here and it's your turn, yeah, it's your turn, so boom. I'm trying to dig a little deeper, not necessarily take too long, but just dig a little deeper. Will he like me as much after he visits? I'd like to know what his thoughts will be revolved around. I got ya. Sorry about that, I had to like make sure that wasn't freezing on you guys. But there we go. So, will he like me as much after he visits? I'd like to know what his thoughts will be revolved around. So I feel like in general, after you two meet, it's gonna be him thinking about celebrations or like initiations, if that makes sense. Which I feel like has roots inside really, really serious feelings. Yeah, beyond that, I think there's definitely gonna be some lasting feelings. So this one is number 18. And I feel like this is like general mood. So this is the moon of illusion. The world under the waters, the dark parallel reality, the realm of the unconscious, illusions and uncertainties, ambiguity, the world of dreams and visions. So I feel like he'll be sitting around like daydreaming about you, which is really sweet. And he'll be at a point of equilibrium, so it just means he'll be happy. He'll feel like all his time and efforts were well spent. All good vibes. But yeah. There you go, Samar. Almira, are you in here? Oh yeah, you're welcome, Samar. Anytime. Alright, go ahead and drop your question. What is in store for me this week? Alright, let's find out. Let's find out what's in store for Almira. Contemplation. So there may be a decision that you need to make as far as like, I feel like this is almost like choosing between what's important and what's mandatory. And I mean, like what's close to the heart and what's something that like you gotta do even if you don't want to do it. It's just like it comes with the territory. um, so I feel like there will be a little bit of back and forth in terms of like, am I using my time wisely, am I happy, um, things like that. And do you feel like your efforts are being recognized? Beyond that, one of those, which is like really good, it's about having to find out where it is that you like to place your energy and how it is that you would like it to actually benefit you. This is like planning out energy well spent. So it's like contemplation, decision, and new passion to come. So it's like all you have to do is just spend a little time on developing whatever it is you find to be your most essential skill, and you'll find new passion. It's like really good. Perfect. And Sharda, are you still in here? If you're in here, go ahead and say something in the chat. Drop your question. You know that old good stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Second call for Sharda. Are you in here?
What time was it y'all went out on the patio? Because they got a lot of food out there. I want to go catch the rabbit.
I don't know.
What, was it about 11, 12?
No, it was just... Hello? Sorry about that. It's like my neighbors have like little friends outside that need extermination. But anyway, I'll add you to the list, new house. What's up, Melissa? I'm guessing Sharda is no longer here because I don't see her inside the chat. So Melissa, I know you're still here. Hey, Eleni. Melissa, go ahead and drop your question. Good, how are you? I would like to know why Martin doesn't respond to my messages. What does he think about me? Okay. So in general, like, he actually likes you, but he almost like has to go to a place of isolation to land on that. It's like after thinking it out, he feels a certain way, but there's like a fear of, essentially it's like fear of inadequacy, and that's really what the issue is, it's him not feeling adequate enough for you. Oh yeah, Lainey, just chill out with us. Hey Gemini, welcome in. Then let me go ahead and pick up on the list. Tati, you are now up. And then I got new house next. If anyone else wants to be added, just say I have a question, drop an emoji with it, and I'll know to like write down your name. Thank you. That's so nice of you, Gemini. Tati Taurus, how does the Scorpio feel about me? Well, initial feelings are really good, but it's almost like he feels like there's even more beneath the surface, like he's only just scratched the surface. It's kind of like when you just have, it's kind of like an iceberg. I think that's the thing, where only 10% of it is above water, where the rest of it is underneath. And that's very much so like someone who believes they found a pot of gold kind of energy. Now, there is like fondness and passion there. There's almost like a dreamy aspect. And I think it's more so like he realizes you're a little magical. It's like distracting to him in a way. But ultimately, I think he knows that together you make a good team, because this is all about success under collaboration. And yeah, once again, a really, really good vibe and good feeling, I guess you could say. Hey Anna, welcome in. Perfect, I got you added to the list, Eleni. New house, are you still in here? Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Hey Queen Bean, welcome in. New house, go ahead and drop your question. Yeah, I got ya. I got you added, Queen Bean. If you guys want, I'll literally like do a live stream just showing you guys how I do like looks like this. It's not actually black. Like it's dark grays, purples, blues, and then orange in the crease. But it looks like it's a black, but it's about creating like this really, really buttery transition, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you guys want, I'll literally do that one day for you guys. And you guys can all like grab your palettes and we can all like do it as a room. What will your future career be? I got you, new house. Oh yeah, no problem, Queen Bean. I feel like new house, you would be really good at like, I don't want to say like motivation, but self-improvement. Like really, really conquering one's fears and becoming our best self, our strongest self, our most fearless self. Yeah, and that once again, it's like about having something good, but only scratching the surface of it. Oh, and it'll free you from societal expectations if you do follow your passions and continue to work on your best self. So it's almost like a win-win. It's like you emerge victorious and society sees you as emerging victorious as well. But you have to like not allow the naysayers to say that you can't accomplish what it is that you want, because you totally can. you a question a child needed, but how do you make friends who are into spirituality? Were you ever judged or segregated for being spiritual? Yeah. um, I tend to run like a lot of people that don't like it's no like middle ground with me. Usually people are very like loving toward me or they freaking hate me, and it just has to do with their you know their viewpoint of my situation. So some people can really relate to me. I think other people have a really hard time relating to me. So I mean, I think that's just like me in general. But really none of my friends who are like close friends, like Shoddy and everybody, they don't judge me. We don't judge each other. It's just we kind of take each other as we are. And then Elaney, are you still here? Then I got Queen Bean. Go ahead and drop your question, Elaney. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Tazi. Sorry, I don't know if I like responded to that already. Sometimes I'm like trying to follow the questions, you know? I'm in Aries. What's ahead for the Taurus and I? Thank you. Oh no, you're fine. Hey Brianna, welcome back. Ooh. I feel like somebody is about to shoot their shot. And they're like literally reaching for the sky, which is really, really reassuring. It's gonna be super, super passionate. Kind of like that like new flame energy. I just feel it. Meaning like, you know, there's a lot of energetic exchange between you and this person. And almost to the point where like almost like there's like you're able to shed a false sense of self around this person. I'm gonna go in for some more elaboration on this guy. Yeah, essentially it's someone that'll completely revolutionize your way of being. So that's really amazing. Yeah, Manisha, I got you. I will add you to the list. And Queen Bean, I do believe you are up. Go ahead and drop your question. Oh yeah, anytime. What is coming in the future for love for me this week, near future? Yeah, I got you, Brianna. Alright, what's coming into love for you this week or near future? gonna say that's Night Stones. Capacity to drain that can liberate the spirit or lose it amidst useless reveries. So that's kind of cool. Now, elaborating on that. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. 14. Which is for healing. The gift of the spirits, alignment of the energies of the body, heart, and mind, invisible protection, changes spiritual therapies. So it would be a good time to do some yoga or some meditation. Ah, and then you're going to be in a place of contemplation this week. One of drums. Actually, 4 drums. The search for personal power. Knowledge is acquired at a high price. Greed and suspicions. So I feel like you're just kind of milling over a situation that goes down. Deciding if you want to stay involved or if you kind of want to back away. Oh, I got Uni House. I'll add you to the list. Alright, and I do believe it is on Manisha. Go ahead and drop your question, Manisha. Oh yeah, anytime, Queen Bean. Stick around and chat with us and like have a good time. Oh, it's your turn right now. Can't watch right now, but I'll try to be back soon later. Okay, Becky, we'll see you when you get back. Oh, Manisha, it's your turn. See, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to pop up in the chat. How can I know? Hey, can I know how will be my new college life? Will I be able to afford it and make friends? So we'll do 2 for that since it's like 2 questions. Will you be able to afford it and will you make friends? Ooh, what an interesting balance. So you got 3 and 6 of both. So can you afford it? You got 3 of bows, which is about detachment. Loss of interest in everyday things, intolerance of duties and responsibilities, soul searching. So it just may be a big decision, you know what I mean? Education does not come cheap, so even if you get in the moment, you spend a pretty long period of time working off that in crude balance. So it's about making sure that it's really what you want. Because if not, you're gonna have anxiety and want to run away from the situation as opposed to being present for it, you know? Now, as far as you making friends, I think that is like a given. Canoe with the spirits, physical and mental voyage, overcoming emotional blocks, and a desire to evade even if with the imagination. So I feel like you might make such good friends that you might start skipping class, which is not good. Not good. Don't do that. Especially if you're paying for it. Do not try to run away from your responsibilities when you are paying for an education. Just saying. Yeah, I got you, Anna. In general, Manisha, I'd say yes, you can't afford it, but it's not something that's cheap. It's expensive. It costs even more than money. It's energy, it's effort, it's time, it's an entire lifestyle change. So it's about you being willing to make the sacrifices to be able to go to college. Oh, thanks, Anna. Alright, Brianna, are you in here? Because you are next. Then we got Newhouse. And Anna after Newhouse. Yeah, you got this, Manisha. Just look over your options. Make sure that, like, you're getting the most bang for your buck, Oh yeah, Brianna, go ahead and drop your question. Sophia, would you like to be added to the list? Sophia, you. I got ya. Alright. Brianna, what's coming next for me and Aaron? Let's find out what's coming next. Haha. It's like... Ooh. Purification. No need to ask questions. So it's almost like it's the feeling of possibly being destined, Now. Oh, yep. I said it. Possibility of being destined. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about, like, setting intentions and getting exactly what you want. It's actually number 10. Gonna go ahead and read it out for you. Drum of the Spirits. The voice of the gods, the thunder that announces creation, the beginning of a new cycle, the call of destiny. So very, very good sign. So there's purification, call of destiny. And I think you will be swept off. The spinning shield. Nothing exists outside of this life, death, or rebirth. Successful action, awareness, and guiding one's own energies, physical and mental voyages. So I feel like, honestly, you and Aaron are kind of gonna be off to the races and on a really, really nice path of just like pure love that almost feels like karmically healing. Oh yeah, I got you, Andrea. I got you too, Linda. I see you guys. Alright, so I do believe it's on Newhouse now, I want to say. Go ahead and drop your question, Newhouse. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Brianna. Stick around and like chill out with us. I like super appreciate it. Will I have a wife that's a Virgo? I'm a Capricorn, by the way. Oh, you're a Capricorn too? That's cool. I'm a Capricorn as well. You know, I'm biased. I be telling people you need to get you a Taurus if you're a Capricorn, but that's just me. So, two of bows. Preparation. Daily realities. Enter into conflict with your own desires. Indecision or a momentary truce. Meaning, your wife may not be necessarily a Virgo. and you may be fine with making that compromise. That's like hilarious. And we'll see if anything's behind that. Oh yeah, because you may find a Virgo and she may be someone who leads with sexuality and possibly manipulates you, and you won't like that. Ugh, okay. Yeah, and I think honestly you'd be better off going where you feel powerful, or where it is that you feel appreciated. Especially in terms of not having to deal with secrets. Hey Alec, what's up? Do you want me to add you to the list? Alright, and now we're on Anna. Then we got Sophia Yee next. Anna, go ahead and drop your question. I got you, Alec. I'm gonna add you to the list. You'll be after Andrea. Stay posted, chill out with us, you know, have a good time. Would like to know about the Scorpio and me. I got you, Anna. Aw. So he's got some really, like, loving, well thought out thoughts about you, like, really high regards. And this is like someone that is sitting on emotion that's very stable and unchanging, which I think is amazing. There is like a little bit of a need for you both to kind of isolate, just to keep a good external view of the relationship and keep everything nice and even, you know what I mean? A lot of people get really trapped in the gender roles, and I would hate for you guys to fall victim to a dynamic that you may not necessarily fit with all that great, you know what I mean? But ultimately, yeah, there's a lot of good behind the two of you, and if you really choose to be together, I really think that there's gonna be a very high chance that the two of you kind of stick it out and you discover that there's a deeper bond than you even imagined. Perfect. And let's see who's next. So I've got Sophia Yee next. Are you still in here? Then I got Linda, Andrea, and Alec. I'm actually kind of like excited about this list thing. I've never actually ran one before, so this is really cool. I think I scared Alec the Pisces off. What does he think about me? Question 2, will he be texting you again? Both of us are Pisces. So what does he think about you, and will he be texting you again? What does he think about you? Will he be texting you again? Yeah, he'll be texting you again. Now let me go ahead and get by the book. So 10 of Stones is self-healing of the earth. Happiness born of understanding that we are part of the whole. All is should be conclusion of a situation. So, conclusion of a situation makes me feel like he may possibly be done, but it has to do with the sensitivity of the relationship, meaning if he felt like you guys are in a fragile place or not. Now, you did get 10 of Drums, which is actually like pretty high, which is the dance of life. Overturning the usual results, new suggestions, and euphoria. So yeah, he could possibly reach out, but you just have to treat the relationship as if it's something that's fresh and new and green and fragile, because love is fragile. I got you, new house. I'll add you back to the list. On that level, it's not co-parenting because some BS happened. Been a single mom for 1.5 years. I'm sorry. Linda, I do believe you're next. Are you still in here? If you are, go ahead and drop your question. Still on the list, I got Andrea, I got Alec, I got New House. Ugh, that's the only bad thing about streaming. My legs be going to sleep, child. Yeah, Linda, it was your turn, I believe. I called out to you, but I was waiting for your question. Hey Daphne, do you want me to add you to the list? So I got Linda, then Andrea, then Alec, New House, and Daphne. Yeah, Linda, it's on you. Hey Princess Laura, welcome back. Do you want me to add you to the list? I'm waiting on Linda's question right now. Alright, Linda, but I'm gonna need you to be ready because I don't want to have to play the line jumping thing because I'd almost rather put you in the back if you don't know what you want to know. But Andrea, let's go for it. If you're in here, drop your question. Then I got Alec, New House, and Daphne. Has Mark been cheating on me? Another psychic said yes, but I don't know who to believe, to be honest. Hurts too much after 2 years together. Sick to my stomach. 21. So this guy is the upper world. Everything that is happening must happen. Full realization, agreement, renewal, completeness, desire for a new beginning. So it sounds like something definitely is going on. Hints to the whole new beginning and completeness and full realization. But I think ultimately that needs to be expressed to you because it may not be necessarily what it is you think it is, but you're feeling like you're not getting the whole story. So yeah, I feel like someone's not necessarily being completely honest here. Yeah, this is about having controversy or really, really bad alliances, or unusual ones, I guess you could say. So it may be like a friend or someone that normally they wouldn't spend a lot of time with, and that could be a little bit, you know, like it just sticks out like a sore thumb, you know what I mean? And you got King of Bows. And like the thing that sticks out with this is like a calculating mind. So it's like a thought out risk. So I feel like he's definitely looking around. I don't necessarily know that anything happened, but girl, check that iPad. Just like, but you know what I mean. If something's off, you'll know. Ultimately, like, nothing is stronger than a woman's intuition. Oh yeah, I've got you, Daphne. You're on it already. So, Alec, are you here? Linda, I'm gonna have to ask you to do a different question. I don't really answer anything that has to do with other people. If it's not gonna be about you, you know, I don't, like, it has to be in direct correlation. Unless you're, like, I'm not getting my hands dirty with like, dirty energy, you know? It's gotta be a respectable question, nothing vulgar. I got you, Alec. Thank you for taking the time for me. If there's any info you need from me, please let me know. I haven't spoken to my ex in months, and I want to know what she feels about me. Please be honest. The Moon of Illusion. So essentially, Alec, this is about someone that, like, really, really almost dreams about you, but it's not always just in sleep. Sometimes it can be like a daydream. But it's almost like from an unconscious level. It's like before you can even make the realization, the body or the soul knows. And I'm pretty sure she knows that you would make a good pairing. Like, I don't think that's the issue at all. Like, I definitely feel like, in terms of love, there's success under the collaboration for the two of you. But you just gotta be aware and don't feel inadequate or let anxieties of life get to you. Because this is literally, like, caving to the what ifs, you know? Stay current and believe in what you want. Alright, so Linda, if you have like a cleaner question or something, I can do that for you, but I don't want to know about like all of that. You know, nothing about nudes or anything like that. We gotta keep it clean because we never know who's inside these chats. Just give it time, Alec. From, like, even the vibe that I got, like, I know that that's not lost upon her, the idea of you guys making a good collaboration. So give it time. When she cools down, she'll reach out. Alright, and new house, are you in here? Alright, then I got Daphne next. Yeah, Linda, I'm sorry, like, I can't, like, I think you've been in here before under different names, and I told you before I'm not answering those questions. And I just want to give you a little bit of a reality check, because I feel like no one else is going to do it. Absolutely no one is sending anybody pictures because of you. Like, I'm sure it has zero to do with you and everything to do with someone's attraction to someone aside from you. So, I gotta silence ya. Oh yeah, I got you, Laura. Sorry about that. So I'll have you after Daphne. New house, go ahead and throw it out. What is L and R's feelings for you? Are you trying to decide between two people? How will I feel in a long while? Alright, new house, I got you, and I see your question too, Daphne. I got you right after new house. Alright. So, in a long while, you'll be able to, like, chase after your passions. I'm gonna go ahead and read this guy right out of the book. Horn of Fire. A true struggle is against ourselves. Great potential energy, creativity, and sexual vigor. So give it a little bit of time and the blood will be rushing. And I think the passion will definitely be there. Hey Hawaiian Goddess, do you want me to add you to the list? My mouth today, I'm like, I can't. Alright, and Daphne, what is L and R's feelings toward me? Yeah, I got you, Vanilla Q. You'll be right after Hawaiian Goddess, I got you. So, if I had to pick between the two, I would do R. But I'll read for both. So, this is the Knight of Bones. Now, a Knight of Bones is ally of the clouds. It's about like quarrelsomeness, improbable alliances, and controversies. You do not want that. Where with with R, that's the second person. You have XIV, which is, I want to say, 9. No, I'm stupid, that's 14. Duh. But here we go, healing. Gifts of the spirits, alignment of the energies of the body, heart, and mind, invisible protection, changes, spiritual therapies, yoga, meditation, and etc. I gotta block some rose water. But yeah, between the two, Daphne, I would probably go with the second option, R, because it seems like L's gonna be problematic and kind of make it a little bit harder for you, you know? Oh yeah, I got you, yeah. New house, I'll add you back on. Thank you, Eyes Like Stars, welcome in. Sorry, it's just like really hot, so it's like I have to keep like refreshing my face, otherwise I'll start getting oily instead of hydrating, and nobody got time for that. But alright, gonna turn back to this list. Daphne, there's Hawaiian Goddess. Then Vanilla Q. I'm guessing Eyes Like Stars will probably have a question too. So Laura, you are up. Go ahead and drop your question. Then I have Hawaiian Goddess, Vanilla. And I also have Eyes Like Stars. I would choose R because of the base of the relationship. Like, it seems like L's gonna be problematic, where R's gonna be way more generous with his time, efforts, and emotions. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be a little bit more emotionally available, which I think is definitely ideal. I'm good, how are you, Bricks? Welcome back. I feel like it's been like a day or two, but I've been gone for like a day, so. Nice to see you again. Did you want me to put you on the list? But yeah, I'm still looking for Laura, Princess Laura. Last call for Princess Laura. Are you in here, girl? Oh, there we go. My question is, can you do an energy check on Azrael? I saw a picture of him and he looks bad. I feel sick to my stomach because I feel self-blame. I'm blaming myself. He looks drugged out. Why would you blame yourself? That has nothing to do with you. It's like 3 or 4. Not that bad. Ooh, girl. Let me go ahead and... because I feel like that's the message if I ever seen one. So this is really weird, but it's more so about drastic changes, Laura. So he's just acting real loud and ordinary, and the fact that they're floating just makes me feel like he's high, which is horrible. But that's what spirit got me saying. So yeah. But ultimately, not your problem. Like, I'm sorry. If someone relapses, it's not on you, and people can blame you for that if they want to. But at the end of the day, you didn't hold it up to their mouth and light it, so I don't think that's your fault. And I think it's super unfair for you to take on that burden, because ultimately, once again, you didn't put them in that situation, you know? That was a choice that they made. Hawaiian Goddess, you are up next. Then I got Vanilla. I got also Eyes Like Stars. And then I got Bricks. Yeah, addiction is hard, but it's like you can't take it like it's on you, you know what I mean? Is Cameron insecure so he feels the need to be chased? Probability. Dance with the sun. Everything is full of light for those who know how to see it. Clarity of vision, vital warmth, new life, brotherhood, unconditional love. I just think he needs someone who literally is gonna give him unconditional love. Meaning, he might just be somebody who's not super high effort. There are people out there who don't even necessarily think they have to reach out to you every day, you know what I mean? Which can be very interesting, to say the least. But all in all, yeah, I would say it may not necessarily be coming from a place of wanting to be chased. It may just be him needing time to kind of like pull himself back and get his energy right, or his emotions right, you know? Shantae, Lil P, I got both of you. Welcome in. And then Vanilla, you are up. Go ahead and drop your question. Shantae and Lil P. Hi Kyle, welcome in. Do you want me to put you on the list? I want to know what the Taurus felt about me back when he started my school. I was the only one there for him and he ghosted. Is it because I'm not easy? And what does he think of me? Will he be back? I got your little P. I'll add you on. Yeah, give it some time, Laura. Just lick your own wounds, you know. Honestly, he just feels like very much so like anxious or traumatic about a certain situation. Maybe he didn't like school in general, or maybe he felt like, I don't know if you guys shared classes together, but this is like indicative of someone who feels like they're failing or they're not doing a good job. And it's like, yeah, you guys will get closer from it, so that's not necessarily like anything bad, kind of like the silver lining, but it's a bond through trauma. So maybe you both had a hard time in a certain class, or maybe there's some way that you can help him be a better student, I would say. But in general, I feel like the Taurus isn't necessarily like focused on school alone. Like, I think life events are kind of coming in between. Now, in terms of if he'll be back, I think ultimately, yeah, but it's gonna take time. I say give it a season. I got you, Shantae. You're on the list already, so. Perfect. And now we have Eyes Like Stars. Then we have Bricks, Shantae, and Lil P. Oh yeah, anytime. We shared a class, but like, I mean, did he ever appreciate my help? It probably made him more anxious, because that's the vibe I got. It's like, she's helping me, but she must think I'm so stupid. It's like him feeling embarrassed about needing the help in the first place. Oh, and I also gotta put Kaya after a little P. What's the possible outcome of me and an ex reconciliation 7 months from now? Vanilla, essentially whatever it is that you were helping him with took precedence over his relationship with you. Because if he's retracted himself from the situation, he's dealing with life. It doesn't necessarily mean anything about you, it just means that life was more serious than the relationship, you know? Meaning, like, some people are worried about where they're gonna lay their head at night, where their food's coming from, do they have clothes, will they get a bath today? A lot of people don't have it so easy. What's the possible outcome of me and ex reconciliation 7 months from now? Hey, goddess, welcome in. I feel like you're like the third goddess inside like my like subscribers. I have Hawaiian goddess, there's goddess 01, and now I got goddess or goddess squared. Welcome in. Would you like to be added to the list? Alright, Eyes Like Stars. It's possible, but it's after a point of isolation. So, not even isolation, but like meditation and like pulling yourself aside to really, really take account of the experiences, and also like essentially taking score of the relationship. Is it worth going back to, or is it worth walking away? Alright, and Bricks, you are up. Then I got Shantae and Lil P. Then Kaya and Goddess. Oh yeah, anytime. just remember to like go inward. I feel like if you spend more time meditating and like getting closer to yourself, you will literally like pull them in quicker. Lyron, I got you. I'll add you to the list. You'll be right after Goddess. Got you in there. New house, yeah, I got you. I'll add you to there as well. How did Joseph feel about my apology? Will we date in the future once we reconcile? How do you feel about the apology? Will you date in the future? So, apology? Yeah. So he felt like, I don't want to say like he was angry, but there was passion stirred by your apology, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's like a lot of love there. And in time, he'll come around and become someone who is a much better person in spite of the secrets or in spite of the dark that's come to light. So give him a little bit of time, and I think he'll show up and be the kind of guy that you, I don't want to say completely need him to be, but I will say he'll be a lot more like it. You know? Alright, and we got Shantae. Go ahead and drop your question. Then we got Lil P and Kaya and Goddess and Lyron, and then New House. It's more so about him probably coming forward with experiences about what had happened while you guys were separated. You know what I mean? Not necessarily anything that's like bad secrets, but just new information to be unveiled. What's up, Cool J? Let's see. My boyfriend. Oh yeah, I got you. I'll add you on. Bell C, do you want to be added to the list? Cool J. Bell C. Alright. My boyfriend's ex reached out to me and told me she's pregnant by my boyfriend. Possibility that it's true or just drama? Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's about like deliberately placing your energy otherwise and kind of hitting the mark. Which hitting the mark to me sounds like pregnancy. So I actually feel like it sounds pretty true. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's actually my room. Let's see. Perfect. Lil P, you are up. Then we got Kaya, Goddess, Lyron, New House, Cool J, and Belsey Melon. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Shantae. Lil P. General message for this month. I got ya. Self-healing the earth. Happiness born of understanding that we are part of the whole and all this should be. Conclusions of a situation. So things may be coming down to a place of culmination, but essentially I feel like you have the option to really take into account everything that's gone down and realize the bigger benefit. The lessons learned, the ways that made you stronger, and your plans to move forward. Yeah, Ovo, I got you. And Kia, are you in here? Then we got Goddess Lyrone. We got Newhouse, Cool J, Belcy. Now OVO. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Go ahead and drop your question. Waiting on it, Kia. Azrael, how do you be happy being single in general? I feel like when you're single, it's your responsibility to kind of love on yourself, you know what I mean? Can you tell me something about my future spouse? Like, what he's like? He has a really active inner child. Like, despite him being an adult, there'll be moments with you where you feel like you get to see his inner child thrive. So he may be really, really attached to a sport. I feel like, kind of like that same nostalgia people have toward old sports like baseball, things like that. But I feel like he's definitely gonna be someone who is an adult to the world, but also shows his sensitive side to you. Perfect. Yeah, Kimmy, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the list. And then, Goddess, I believe it's on you. So, Goddess, go ahead and drop your question. Same with you, Lyrone. Perfect. Goddess, well, I married the man I'm with now. Likelihood. Let's do it. Let's find out. Equilibrium achieved. So that's very, very possible. Very possible. Yeah, wow, that's kind of direct answer too. Can you tell me if there's anything coming in my way? School, job, or relationship? I got ya. I feel like there's this giant change coming. Something that's going to be a little bit more intense and more spiritual, almost tribal, all-encompassing. But the weird thing is I feel like it's just a shift of energy in general, nothing in particular, but I mean there's just an overhaul coming. Alright. So, Newhouse and Cool J, go ahead and drop your questions. Belcy Mella, OVO, and Kimmy, you guys will be the next ones. Oh, you're welcome, Goddess. Thanks for, coming in and, chilling out. I don't feel wind. It's just that's the current energy right now. There's a shift coming. What action should I take toward Ashley, or does she not want me to talk anymore? Supposedly she cut me off. Let's see where her vibe is. You may just have to give her some time. She's kind of like in her own little world, doing her own little thing. Kind of like, I always compare this card to like Godzilla. It's like a person who's like taking over the city, you know what I mean? Doing it their own way. So it's very much so like she's in her own power and she's trying to figure things out, and I think eventually she'll want to talk, but right now she's in a place of independence. Oh, you're welcome, Kaya. Oh, wow. Thank you. I don't know who just did that, but someone just donated. Thank you so much. Wow. Goddess Path Sisterhood Edition. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wow, that's literally my first donation. I've never gotten one before. Thank you. Like, you guys are literally like putting food in my mouth. Thank you. That is so cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Princess Laura. Alright, so we have got Belsimella, OVO, and Kimmy. Go ahead and drop your questions, the three of you. Oh, thank you, Belsimella. It like took me a while to like put it all together. It's definitely nothing too typical. I wanted to create like a different experience for you guys. Oh, thank you, Goddess Undernose. You... That is so sweet. Thanks. Like, I really appreciate that. Wow, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Like, I'm touched. Like, honestly. Because, yeah, I mean, literally, I'm waiting to find out what happens with the new job I'm going after next week. So, I appreciate it. Like, I literally do. Alright. So I'm gonna do Belsi, then OVO. I got both of you. I see both your questions. How do I move past from child abuse? I'm like 18 now. Is it that you're looking for advice from spirit? Because I'm guessing you are. So the best way to triumph over that is literally to float above it. So you need to find a way to escape, whether that be a creative art, whether that be some kind of like friend group, or I'd even say like there may be friends that you can go in business with, but the main thing that really is sticking out to me is the fact that they can lift you out of your situation and on to the next. So find a good support system and run with it, because I think it'll be ultimately inside your best interest, you know? I think that you'll feel very supported. I feel like the only thing you can really do to fix the void is to love on yourself, you know? Give yourself a little bit of extra time and tenderness and be patient with yourself, because life is hard. Alright, OVO 23. Does Orlando have feelings toward me? We'll find out. Number 20. Evocation. The secret music that speaks to the spirit of things, call to judgment, things that emerge from the depths, reawakening of a new awareness. So he may be realizing that he has feelings for you. So OVO, very possible, but they're just surfacing. It's not something that's been around forever, so don't feel freaked out. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Like, I super appreciate that. And then Kimmy, I do believe you are the last one who needs to drop a question. Kimmy and Zoran. But I'm not sure if you're still in here. So how's everyone's night going? We've just reached an hour and a half. Like, how's everyone doing? Temperature check, Like, are you coming down from a long day? Have you had a good meal to close it out? Ooh, when I refresh my chat, the dang live chat thing messed me up again. Sorry, you guys, I'm just catching on. Kimmy, I see your question now. Power Up, I got you. Power Up, go ahead and drop your question. Hello, so I started talking to this guy named BJ, and I can't read him. Not sure if he's pulling away because of me being a good girl. How does he feel about you? He likes you, but it's kind of like having emotion that's really strong. So you have to like, I kind of equate this to like the Gemini lover, someone that's like, they show you half of them, then they pull away to kind of like elaborate and take a little bit of time. It's very much so that. So I feel like in general, it's not that he doesn't like you, it's that he needs time to isolate and reflect. I hope that you receive the job. Me too, Bricks. I really hope so. New house, go ahead and drop your question below. Azrael, I love your personality. How do I rub off on that? Just go to sleep with my podcast on. You'll wake up as me. I promise. Right? I should be asleep too. It's 11:21. You have work in the morning? Well, hopefully you get some good rest, Kimmy. I'm doing great. I'm at work. Oh, that's cool. Goddess, what do you do? My day's been okay. Go ahead and drop your question, New House. What good will come out of next year? So let's pick something that's gonna be like a theme, I guess you could say. Ooh. So this guy is the tree of the cosmos. The axis upon the entire universe turns a channel of energy, the body intended as a dwelling place of the spirit, communicating with those from above, drastic changes. So I just think you're gonna be on an ascension path. Like, you may do bigger things than you expected to initially, and I feel like in general, like, it's to your highest good, but you will be challenged. So just remain flexible, you know? Oh yeah, you're welcome, Kimmy. Oh dang, it's 2:21 there? That's crazy, Bricks. How does Daphne at my job feel about me? And I'm just gonna read off the chat now, you guys, so that way I don't slow us down. Daphne at work really is starting to discover feelings, like they're newly emerging. Not well established, but budding. Think about like a flower when it's at its most delicate and starting to, you know, gain in size. It's very much so that kind of energy. I actually take that advice, haha. Hey Jakazi, welcome in. Is Virgo looking forward to next week when we see each other again? Yeah, go for it, Kimmy, go ahead. Hey Tygan. Oh, I see you with the shit today. Okay, Tygan. We don't talk about strange fruit in this room. Jalisa, yeah, they're really looking forward to it. This is like all about the energy of being spontaneous and just jumping in and going for it and having basically like no fear in the situation. It's very much so about like being spontaneous and having a good time and worrying about all things that aren't connected to you at a much later date. Like being completely present in the moment. The Albanian gamers. Oh my god, Albanians. I love Albanians. Hello. I wish there was an emoji for that so you could do it back. Bet you didn't know I knew that. Belsimela, how can I make that friend group of boys I always dreamed of? Act like a guy, don't be emotional, be really straight to the point and say what you mean, but don't get emotional about it, and guys will think that you're super cool because it's like, wow, she's not even like crazy, bro, like she's super sweet. Just act like one of the boys, essentially. Can I ask one more question? If so, will I make a huge sale in the store or making them the last 6 days of my store being Yeah, you definitely can. Focus on the essentials. Focus on something that's gonna be something someone can't walk out without. Let them know that there's only 6 days until this is not going to be here anymore. So you gotta get it while it's here. Because if you don't, there will not be another point in which you can. You have to press the importance of its limited availability. I'm in California, Kimi. Let's see. I have a job interview this Tuesday. Do you think they'll like me? Like it'll be a good interview, and to top it off, it's a group interview, so I really gotta sell myself. What are you interviewing for, Kimi? Now you got 10 of drums, which is kind of like soaring above the competition, which is exactly what you want to do in a group interview. But let me go ahead and read that for you. The Dance of Life, overturning the usual results, euphoria, and new suggestions. So, focus on the good mood and be a beacon of light. Don't be annoying, but be authentic, be yourself, and, you know, bring that forward, because I'm sure you have a lot to share. Tarot reading on the future of Albania. You just want me to pull one? Belsimela, oh my god, I'm in LA. What is Tony going to think and feel about me when we meet next summer? You're the best. I got you, Elise. You guys don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Aww. So, essentially, there's a lot of good potential there. But it's about how you choose to water the seed. It's about the energy that you put into things from the point of creation all the way up to its fruition. Belsimela, can I pull a card? Yeah. Essentially, you have to relax if you want to make your new friend group, Belsimela. You gotta just be present and have a good time and chill out with them. Love from Serbia. Can I get a shout out to my vacation to Kosovo? Liked and realized I subscribed a few days ago. Yay, well it's nice to have you here, Kimi. Perfect. First job, unit clerk at the hospital. Second job, I'm a reference assistant for his company's. Third job, I'm working on a children's TV show. We are pitching to networks before the end of the year. Good for you! Wow. Like, I always tell people, if you have dreams, go after them, because you never know. Like, especially something for kids. Like, that's amazing because it's to benefit the next generation. It's not even about us at that point, you know? Is my Gemini happy with the relationship? It's funny, y'all. We finally getting our numbers up, and it's like, here come the trolls. I was trying to show love to Albania, but Albania wanted to be ratchet. Happy with new relationship. Two of Bones. So, happy with the relationship? It's the other self. Goals attained thanks to inner resources yet to be exploited. Inner willpower based on self-knowledge and optimism. So, they're hopeful, essentially. It feels more so like, in general, OP, like, they're hoping for the best. Texas Rangers, hello. 8th Texas Cavalry Cherries. Oh, hello, can I get a yeah, go for it, Texas Cavalry. What do you want to know about your house, Texas? I'm excited for the show. It's called The Ladybugs Jewel Hunters. Be on the lookout for us. Yes, Goddess. If you're on Instagram, if you send me the link, I have the same screen name. I'll literally, like, spread it to my page. Because I totally believe in what you're doing. And I think it's, like, for the betterment, you know? Well, I work in California and the fire is coming. What do you mean the fire is coming? Texas Cavalry Terriers, Texas Rangers. Oh, very funny, but no. What you need to be worried about is how I just pressed that hide user button. I just don't understand. We got so many hateful people up in here. Not up in here, but y'all know what I mean. It's like people literally come up in here just to troll, and it's like, it's cool, you guys can troll if you want to. But, you know, we're trying to be focused on the positivity over here. Like somebody who was really trying it with the Game of Thrones. Hey Becky, sorry about that. There's like madness going on in here. Guy that I mentioned earlier, BJ, he sometimes doesn't call me back or text at a decent time. That's why I was thinking I did something wrong. I'm kind of scared of what he'll think of me. Fine. Girl, just do you. You ain't gotta find out until y'all married. So, but I'll see what would happen. He would just realize that it's not about the short term, it's about the long term. So it's like if he decides to walk down that road with you, he needs to decide to take the long road and be patient. Literally the message. Yeah, Aries are very impatient. My ex was an Aries. They're not the easiest sign to deal with by any means. It's just because, like, they're a little hard-headed, so it's like they get very, very passionate about their opinions. But yeah, I'm wondering if anyone else has any last questions, or are we almost done with this stream for the night? Why don't we do another 24 minutes? Like, let's close out at the very end of the day. Is everyone cool to, like, hang out and chill out and everything? Lil P Ratliff, is my Gemini happy I moved on? Yeah. They feel like it was destined for you to go on and do other things, you know? I didn't feel the earthquake. Where'd it happen? I don't even know. I don't know where it happened or anything. All I heard was about it happening, I guess, in Vegas or something. I don't know. Oh, thank you. There's a video on my channel. If you go to my playlist for 2019 uploads, I think it's inside my makeup tutorials too, but there's like a whole thing of me like clipping it all in and clipping it out, braiding it, like the full thing. So really cool. Oh yeah, new house, go ahead, just drop it. Oh, it's in California. Wow, yeah, I really didn't feel it. But I'm in Northern California, so, like, I'm at the state capital, so Sacramento. Which I actually kind of love Sacramento. It's like the perfect, like, merger between being in a big city, but being able to escape and go into rural land if you want to be. Which is kind of fun. I'm like so excited you guys are like all in here like just chilling out with me. It's so cool. I can't believe like this is like the reality that we live in. Like I grew up watching Xenon Girl of the 21st Century and I never thought we would make it this far. Like we literally like Zetas Lupitas ourselves like with our iPhones, you know what I mean? Hey Beyonce eating tacos, what's up? ¿Qué pasó? Texas is cool, but Cali's where I belong. I will say though, Kimmy, like, Texas got some nice looking people. Especially the people who lift heavy stuff. I will say that. Just cause like a lot of the fitness pages I used to follow, like a lot of them were in Texas. Lil P Ratcliffe, will I meet someone soon? It's like you will, but you gotta lower your expectations of being hurt. Have no fear, because if you're open to it, it could be a really good thing for you. You know? Oh my god, yes, Xenon was lit. Will any of my friends be suspicious about me in some odd reason? Because I have a feeling in my gut saying they will. Let's see, new house, I got ya. Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. It's like ultimately they will see the truth. which is that you are nothing to be suspicious of, and that you ultimately mean well. So don't worry about them worrying about a gut feeling or of you being untrustworthy, because that's not the issue at hand at all. I thought I was the only one, Kimi. I thought I was the only one. I was really upset when they tried to replace him in the other movie. I was like, that ain't the same Protozoa. I know are the feelings between me and M mutual. I got you. Oh yeah, literally same card. It's about like the call of destiny, or like things being like, I don't want to say set in stone, but set in positivity. But yeah. Kimi, I actually remember like all of the Xenon stuff. Like I could have swore I had the other song too. Wake me up, shake me up, race me to the stars. Galaxy has lost my girl. That galaxy is ours. Is there something I really need to know? Like, is someone after you? Are there banners? You don't know what? You don't know. I think the answer really, go ahead and read it for you. Inner harmony that manifests itself as facility in communications, new friendships, intuitions, and forebondings. So you got new friends coming. And I feel like it's more like a new tribe, like people to hang out with. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, go for it, power up. Aww. Good energy to you guys too. I love that so much. No. If anything, I think there's safety in numbers, Belsi Mela, so with friends comes safety. Let's see. How does Sabrina feel about me? She thinks that you are somebody who kind of like goes after what you want, but you get it. But I'll go ahead and that's for a bones comprehension. A lung preparation is not necessary. Illumination is hidden. Concentration is strengths and a safe place. So essentially, yeah, that's very good. She thinks essentially you're someone who, can get ready without a short amount of time in terms of chasing after the things that you want. And that when you do decide to concentrate your efforts, it results in something. Who is Perez Hickton? Dreamville dropped all their new music. Now I like rap music again. Okay, I need to check it out, guys. I need to see how good it is. Because I love me some new music. I really do. Do you have like a favorite song I should check out? Oh my god, I did the dang top chat thing again. I gotta stop doing that. Every time I refresh it, it does that. Here we go. D Lovely, hello. I finally see you. Welcome in. Nice to see you. What kind of person will I turn into ultimately? Will I be highly successful, make generous salaries? I know money isn't everything. That is Knight of Bones. Knight of Bones. Ah, so you have to be careful. Because while you can be successful, you want to make sure that there are no controversies surrounding you. So it's like, while you chase power, make sure that you continue to live a very, very clean life. Because you don't want secrets coming out the dark later on, you know? Lil P. Radcliffe, in the future, do you see us reconciling me and the Gemini? Just wondering. Three of Bows. Detachment and soul searching. So I don't think so. Not unless he really, really transforms who he is from, like, this person that was sucking away all your energy into a better person. But it's dependent upon progress, you know what I mean? It's not anything that's too dependent upon you. It falls a lot heavier on him. Wells Fargo Earth Gang and GID is in that one. It's wild, but I love it. Yeah, I'll pull one more, Belsinella. Oh my god, did you really, Becky? Did you really? That is so cool. I wanted to tell you on July 3rd, you said I had a strong possibility that I would meet someone romantically at the party I was going to. Well, I totally did. I'm excited. Good for you, Becky. To you, Becky. You better take that advice and run with it. Can I mention that BJ lives in Tennessee and I live in Texas? He said, no, I think we're different, but we clicked. Do you possibly see a long-term relationship? Let's see. Possibility. Yeah. You guys have only scratched the surface. There's a lot more to be discovered underneath, so I almost feel like very hopeful, which is interesting because I don't always feel that way about long distance or like when people are from two very separate places, but it seems very much so to be in your favor. I want to know what will the Gemini feel about me when he runs into me one day. I got you, Jessica. Number 19. The Dance of the Sun, clarity of vision, unconditional love, vital warmth, new life, brotherhood. Everything is in full light for those who know how to see it. So eventually he'll feel unconditional love and respect and understand that even if you guys couldn't necessarily be together in that moment, it doesn't take away from your greatness. Saw my subliminal message on Instagram account. Did he understand? Beyonce eating tacos? Yeah, he understood. This is about, like, purification and clarity of mind, so he definitely understood. But I don't clear. Yeah, Jessica, it may be a situation where he even loves the time that you guys shared, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's a future. Finesse Kid, yeah, go for it. Yeah, I feel like in time we all learn to do that. The exes who weren't bad for us, there is unconditional love there. The ones who were shitheads, we have nothing for. But yeah. OVO, how does Vitucci feel about me? Hey Julie Whitehead, what's up? Ooh, Vitucci got some strong feelings, child. You're the king of the bows, okay? King of the bows, spirit of the father buffalo. Wait, where'd it go? I just had it, bows. Oh no, king of drums, sorry. Spirit of the father buffalo, a man who can be trusted, loyalty and trust, patience, reinforcement, slowness and reluctance to change opinion. So this is like someone who not only not only likes you, but is very, very stubborn in their like for you, which is a really good sign. Yeah. And respectable in personality. Oh yeah, good night, King. Have a good one. How does Luis feel about me right now? For Julie. Aw, like you're the key to freedom. Like you can just have fun around you and let his hair down and blow in the wind and be more spontaneous and have more fun. Which is amazing. Literally amazing. Hey Disha, welcome in. And that's what's coming in for love. I got you. Invocation, so like a new budding love. Now it's gonna be very subtle in the beginning, so it has to be like watered and catered to because it's similar to like a seed coming out of the ground, you know? It's very fresh. But yeah, new love on the horizon. How sure is Alec Pisces about it being me texting him from the fake Snapchat account? Because it was me and I was testing to see if he was a player, so I sent him over. Okay. Perfect. What's the future between John and I? My name is Devin. Oh, you're welcome, Inez. Aww. It's a future of purity. It's like calm understanding, well thought out, like transfer of energy, well-intentioned movement. It's all good, honestly. Like, I don't feel anything bad whatsoever. What does your Scorpio know about you? That at times you may fear society or the expectations either from society or maybe family. Like there's someone that oppresses your state of adulthood, and he's aware of that. So just keep an eye out and see if there's anybody who's trying to hinder your success or make you feel like your success is dependent upon them, because the only person taking the actions is you. Well, you guys, if it's okay with you, I'd love to spend like a second just like kind of like, I guess you could say like outro on us. Hi Nabrisha. Yeah, no tacos today. Yeah, go for it, Nabrisha. What was Warren just now being sneaky about? Number 9. Seeker of the souls, a solitary wayfarer who silently probes the souls of the world. Wisdom, experience, detachment. An old master. I don't know if that means an old master as in someone who used to have his attention is coming back, but the detachment aspect is not very good. Hey, Emily. When the Gemini runs into me, will he feel regret about hurting me? Go for it, drop your question. You got Knight of Bows. Anxiety toward freedom. Yeah. He'll just feel anxious about how he treated you. How can I expand my business? I am at a definite standstill, and I'm not very motivated right now. Disha. Oh, Goddess, I didn't see your message. It got retracted. Oh, that means you did it. Oh. You need to reignite your passions. Reignite your passions as soon as possible, Disha, because that's what's missing. Take like a really, really good like Epsom salt bath, light a good candle or maybe incense, and pour out your like your issues, your insecurities, the stresses of life. Just let it all go down the channel. Oh yeah, Goddess, I got you. I gotta knock them out. I got like I think 7 more to do. And I meant to get on those, but it's just been a little crazy. But I will have them up tomorrow, so don't worry. And I'll put Leo to the front for you. Because I have Leos, Virgos, I have... Yeah, I have like, yeah. I still have 7 signs. Hi, Golden Queen. The one I do have for Leos, though, is in June. So my July ones are coming. I think right now in July I have Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus so far. Fantasy alluring. How does Mariska feel about me? Mariska. She's in a place trying to figure out if she wants to or if she doesn't want to engage. Just because I'm pretty sure she knows that it'll change a little bit of the trajectory of her life, and she's trying to maintain comfort. But yeah. Oh yeah, Disha, you gotta try it. It's amazing. Go ahead and just drop your question, Golden. I think I messed up with Pisces. How do I fix this? And how he sees me because I'm not like the others. I'm modest physically. I'm exactly his type of girl. Contemplation. So I think you need to go within and decide on why it is that he's choosing not to see you. Is it because it's too close to what he actually really wants and it scares him? Or is it because he's being distracted while saying he wants something and doing another? You know what I mean? Could go either way. But yeah, I recently started to like extend the way that I do all of the signs and things. So it'll be a good one for Leo tomorrow because I literally cover a little bit of general, a little bit of love, a little bit of career, higher self advice, things to watch out for, and then usually like an intuitive message. So very, very fun. What my Scorpio love about Leo. The fact that you're willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Even if you're drained, you'll do it in the best interest of the party. Go ahead and rewind, Emily. It told you exactly what to do. Does Layla want just a fling with me? No. She wants more, but it could start from a fling. But she has intentions to do more, have more, create more, love more. So definitely so. I am a Capricorn goddess. I'm gonna just call you goddess squared so I don't have to say it twice. Does anyone else have questions? Ah, the other goddess is here. Hello, Goddess 01. There's a new goddess on the scene. Her name is Goddess Square. You know, Goddess. Say hello. Can I ask how this upcoming week will go for me? And I got you Disha and I got you Ashika. So the upper world, desire for a new beginning, completeness, renewal, full realization. So yeah, I feel like you'll have a full circle moment where you feel like you know exactly what it is that you want to do, why you want to do it, and the end goal for that. Which I think is amazing. Like you'll just have firmness of purpose. You know what I mean? Oh, that's funny, goddess. My Venus sign is Sagittarius. So, not incorrect at all. I have just one more question. What is the future between me and Baishan, my daughter's father? One of bones. A true struggle against ourselves. Great potential, creativity, and sexual vigor. So it's like he could choose to do a lot of good, but he also could just be like, I don't want to say it like this, but I feel like he has like horny goat energy. Like he's just like someone who likes to hump. That's horrible. Hey Eleni. Hi there, I'm a Capricorn. I want to ask if I'm with the right twin flame. His name is Fawad. That is 9 of bones. Fear. Fear is our greatest ally, saving us from danger. The moment has come to recognize it for what it is, love it, and overcome it. So I feel like that actually is an indicator because Twin flames challenge us to really look ourselves in the mirror and see our greatest goods and our greatest bads. So, very, very believable. Go for it, Elena. Or Eleni. Let's see. Okay, will the Pisces and I move past this? I feel like in another life, not necessarily on this plane. I feel like that ship is pretty much sailed. Because that's about something being otherworldly or unconscious, and that's doesn't sound like it's on this plane at all. Is Warren talking to another girl? That's a yes or no. Can't answer that. Hey, Lena. Can I ask what George is hiding from me? Tonight. There's like controversy that he's not telling you about. Maybe there's like something in his past that's a little less than savory. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know what would the first kiss be like with me and him. Someone's gonna be fearful. So I would say try to focus on the good and not be so anxious, because that would ruin the moment. That is hilarious, Tisha. What is Warren hiding from you? Oh, so he's just undergoing some self-transformation and he hasn't really talked to you about it yet, Navrisha. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry I'm back, but I subscribe. Will the relationship between Jody and I work? I got ya. And you got number 14. Ivy. Healing. Changes. Invisible protection. Alignment of the energies of the body, heart, and mind. The gifts of the spirits. So yeah, I do think that the two of you will work between Jody and you, Golden. Especially since it's like marked as like a gift. Basically from the universe, you know? Or a gift of the spirits. I think that's like literally like spirit bringing you something. How does M see me? Oh, you're welcome, Ashika. Goddess, I knew I felt sad. Yay, yeah. You totally did. Let's see. Navel bones. Navel bones, shaman of fire. That's night. Yeah, once again with the controversies. Lena, I don't know. It seems like there may be a little bit of a buzz about you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be correct, but it may just be something that he's heard. Oh, you're welcome. Go for it, Ashika. Sorry, I didn't. He's a Sag, I'm a Cap, so definitely a fire to my grounded lifestyle. Yeah, definitely. I feel like Sages are interesting when they mix with Capricorn too. Elaine, can I ask why my family doesn't get along? It's like they're choosing not to see the good in the situation or choosing not to see the blessing. I always say that, like, when I was younger, I was a part of a very large family. Like, my extended family was huge because, like, my dad was, like, the epicenter to our financial situation. So, in a lot of ways, like, we had a lot of stragglers. But in hindsight, when I look back, I just remember, like, all of the times when, like, so many people would choose to be upset instead of choosing to be present and to be happy. And it's an active choice to not see the good, you know? I would also like to know if Watt is my twin flame or is worth waiting for. I think so. 7 of Drums. Suppleness. So it's about being able to adapt and be open to a twist of fate or an unexpected moment. So you never know when love can strike. I feel like I'm the only positive one. Maybe my brother might be positive. Yeah, I mean, and you have the power to, like, totally shift perspective, you know what I mean? Oh, you're welcome, Ashika. But ultimately, like, the choice is the individuals to enjoy themselves, you know? So do your best to have fun around your family because you don't know how long that dynamic will last. Like, I wish I could go back and see my family all together again, you know? I would definitely not accept them bickering over things that weren't important if I had known what life could have been later on in comparison to, like, how much you learn to miss those people, you know? Aw, thanks. I appreciate that, Ashika. Yeah, go for it, Golden. Well, you definitely don't want to run away. You want to be the change that you want to see, so just focus on letting yourself be the brightest light around, you know, and allow people to come to you and spend that time with you. Hey, Maddie, welcome in. Any good news coming in soon? I feel like there's like a moment of spontaneous fun coming. And it is technically Sunday, so maybe you have an off day. I would get out into nature and feel the sun on your skin. Wear SPF though, but feel the sun on your skin. Have a good time. Maybe go to some water, chill out, shoot the breeze. Do you think the guy that I met is my twin flame? Think on it, Becky. Let's find out. Possession. Reaching high energy levels by playing by the rules. A worthwhile risk with caution. I feel like this is almost like a worthwhile risk. It sounds like fertile energy, so girl, be careful. Be careful, girl. He might be potent. Where are you at right now, Maddie? They're stubborn women. Trust me, you can make them bond. Get everybody an eyeliner and be like, look, we're gonna put these all on today. Paisley Parker, can I ask what I should do about my Gemini? Yeah, I got you, girl. If you guys are new, don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I put the little counter right here so you guys can see as we move up what we're doing. Oh, I think I never see this. Spiritual struggle, questioning the nature of one's own fears, psychological projections onto others, difficulties that are more imaginary than real. Wow. So if your Gemini gives you a hard time, it's purposeful. Like it's by design. What short-term plans does George have for us? Oh, you're welcome, Becky. Aw, he wants to bask in the sunlight. He wants to see the best in the situation with you. So he's optimistic about love and life and future and memories to come. New Zealand is the middle of winter. Wow. I need to like go visit like some places overseas, you know. Wow, Maddie, you wasn't subbed. You wasn't subbed. It's okay though, cause you number 1,210, so it's good. How could I ever forget 1,210? Should I take makeup artist course in September this year? Ashika, it's really up to you. Here's the funny thing about makeup. It depends on where you are. So if you have to take courses in order to perform the task, then I would definitely encourage it. If it's something that you can do on your own and there's no board for it, like it is in California, then I would say you're better off honing your skill set on your own, because I know cosmetic school can be very expensive, especially in places where Are You Good is like a slip that doesn't necessarily mean anything to like the state of California or the state of wherever it is that you live. I post my question above. Thank you in advance. Oh, well, will my move back to my hometown be a good decision financially? I got ya. Yeah, it'll give you a little bit of peace of mind. It'll also kind of like reunite you with some old friends and put you back in a place of being supported, which is not bad at all. I cannot believe I'm actually caught up on questions. That is so cool. Like for a while I was like trying to read them and catch up. Oh yeah, you guys are all welcome. Thanks so much for like joining me and like being a part of my little chill out room. Well, Golden Queen, all you have to do is get a pink or a green stone and it'll be majorly helpful. Rose quartz is really good. Aventurine, moss agate, there's like, I believe Jasper's green. There's bloodstone for circulation. There's peridot. There's, of course, like emerald. There's turquoise, which if you get the Tibetan kind like I have, it actually does run green. I have a piece of it right here. And it like balances out all your chakras, which is really cool. But lately I've been doing amethyst and a little bit of labradorite. Just keeping it simple. That and some moonstone. Hey Ashley Vasquez. You're an awesome reader. I took a break from reading tarot, but I know a good reader when I see one. Thank you! I'm really, really new. I think I've only been streaming maybe 2 weeks, so I've been trying really hard to like put myself out there, get to know the community, and hopefully the community accept me, you know? Because that's really all I can ask for. Oh, thank you, Goddess, and thank you so much for like the donation. Literally, like, you were like the first donation I've ever gotten. Like, that's amazing. Like, I'll never forget it. Like, do you know where you were on July 7th? Because I know where I was. I got my first donation. Like, my mind is blown. I'm like super touched by that. Because literally, I've been doing tarot since 2013. And I always leave it optional to the person. I don't necessarily like ask for anything. Like, you know, unless like they want something extremely like detailed. But yeah, I'm just super thankful. Thank you for that, especially like in my given situation. I'm like, ooh, child, you don't even know, you just extended my lifeline. But yeah. Hey Genesis, welcome in. Yes, I have a rose quartz now, but I definitely need to upgrade on some new stones. Oh, there's like a little link underneath. I believe so. I think underneath the live stream, there's like a little thingy in the description. I really hope so, Goddess. Like, I really do. Just cause like I love being here. Like, it's so fun to like get to know people and interact. Like, it's such a gift. Like, I don't take it for granted, like, at all. Oh, thank you, Golden Queen. I hope so, Maddie. It's all about relevance, you know? I gotta make a name for myself, and I have to be somebody that you guys know that you can, like, come to and talk to. What was your question, Abrisha? I think the only thing I kind of struggle with is, like, I really want to run a clean chat. Like, you know, it's all good vibes here. I don't want to get into any dirty territory, you know? So I always just ask, like, can we do, like, 1 degree of separation? Like, don't ask questions about your ex and their new boo. If you're not in the picture right now, then let it be. Just because, like, at times it can be very, like, I get scared, like, I'm interfering, you know? I don't know, but I just know when I got really into just like taking every single question I got, I had like 3 days of like just crown chakra headache. I felt like it was like a price that you pay for invading someone else's spiritual space. It was weird. It took me like a while to get back to myself. So I always try to like stay in a pretty positive place, you know? What was Warren and his friend doing when I got out of the shower? Why were they looking suspicious? So this is about like uncertainties, ambiguities, and like dark parallels. So there might have been like a thought of some hanky panky, but there wasn't no movement. I don't. If you guys want, I can drop the thingy. Sorry, I'm like looking for my notes thing. But here's my link if you guys do want it. But like, no pressure. should I get my apartment in 2 months or should I wait longer? So we'll do 2 cards for that. Queen of Stones. Queen of Bows. So I feel like in general, you're better off doing the 2-month thing because it's gonna lead you to more progress. Or this may lead to frustration if you wait longer, like you may never jump. Like you may not ever take the leap. Lil P, I got ya. Golden Queen I can, as long as you're fine with it being like possibility or likelihood, because obviously, like, you know, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, and then someone's like, I'm infertile. So it's just, you know, it's all about giving you the option. Hopefully it resonates. So Lil P romance card. Contemplation. So there may be someone who's on your mind, but you're unsure if you should take them seriously. I would take a second look at that option. What does Emma think of me, Lena? And that is number 9. They feel detachment, which could be related, honestly, just to them. Like, I'm not exactly sure what the past is, but I'll read it one more time. A solitary wayfarer, he who silently probes the souls of the world, wisdom, experience, detachment, and old master. Yeah, old master, once again, I feel like it's more so about him being detached because of an old bond. Like, I don't know if someone else is on his mind, if maybe like a weird anniversary date just hit or something and he's a little distracted. Ah, you detached from him. So that's what he's thinking about, yeah. I just want to know if me and Jody will be expecting in the future, like year 2020. So let's put it in 2020. Let's do it, Golden Queen. So there's fear there. But you have to see it for what it is. Take responsibility for the fear and leap into freedom. Because that's the difference. Which one of these is going to harbor a better environment for you to grow the next generation of life, you know? Don't operate from fear, operate from freedom. Don't worry, be spontaneous. Just don't stress out and keep in mind that all things in life are constantly moving, changing, and flowing, and you will be okay. But it's more so about your perspective. Oh yeah, anytime, Lena. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for being here. Good energy. Oh wow, we got 19 likes. That's really good. Hi, T. Marie. Welcome back. I'm good. How are you? Oh, I guess I should tell you guys. Tomorrow night we're gonna have a podcast. I know you guys really like. I know you guys really like to, like, see when Shadi comes onto my channel. So, she'll be back tomorrow night. Did my spell work on Permilar? Let's find out if it did. 8 of bows. Return. Partial healing. Possibility of a profound change. Need to overcome blocks set up by the outside. So a little bit. I feel like it kind of worked. A little bit. Not full on, but partially. Yeah, there would be definite fear if it happened, but I trust the divine. That's all you can do, you know? Just remain flexible, because if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. I would just advise you not to put too much pressure on yourself. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's a long marathon. It's not about a sprint, you know? So be patient. Oh, Becky, you're hilarious. Like, Becky, I was trying to help you find a man. You ain't gonna... Oh, wow. Thank you, you guys. I just got, like, another donation. Thank you. I'm, like, freaking out. You guys are, like, literally, like, taking care of me. It's just really touching. I don't know. I don't talk about it a lot, but, like, I did actually lose my last job. Like, it just got to a point where, like, I couldn't be myself at work, and, like, yeah, a lot of people would take getting fired to heart. Where to me, because I didn't get mad and I didn't blow my cool, and because I essentially was just like, okay, I don't understand the aggression, and when I pointed out the fact that, like, you know, all the reasons I thought it was a little outlandish, the next day I came into work, I was fired. So it's touching to know that, like, there are other ways for me to, like, to make a way for myself other than being subject to the abuse of others, you know? So thank you guys. Like, really, I'm, like, super touched. Like, you guys literally are giving me hope that, like, no matter what happens, you know, if I roll with the punches, things can work out. It's the same thing I tell you guys. Just to keep an eye out for positivity and to ride that as long as you can. But thank you guys, literally. Like, I wish you guys knew how much it really meant to me. Like, I try not to be emotional. The only time I really ever get emotional is, like, if I have to do really intense energy work. But I try my best to, like, reserve it for that. Oh, I was just joking with you, Becky. Totally fine. Fantasy alluring, and how does she feel about me? Aww. It's, like, refreshing, but sweet. Like, she sees... Because stones are like coins, or like pentacles, so there's a start of something new, it's fresh, it's budding. It's almost like when you get water down your back and it's like, you know? So very, very good energy with a strong potential for love. Yeah, Goddess, I'm hopeful. I really am. I just know I wasn't put on this planet to be, you know, bullied into submission. I just really feel like, in general, like, I'm supposed to share something before I leave this planet, and while I don't know exactly what it is, I am more than okay with trying to deliver whatever it is that is needing to come out before my time here is over. So I just really hope to serve a purpose, honestly. Like, that's really all I want, is to feel like, I mean, isn't that what we all want? To feel like we are working toward the greatest good. I am a Capricorn. You really do give sound advice, and you seem to be a very genuine person. You deserve everything your heart desires. Thank you, Disha. Like, you guys are like, ugh, making me emotionable, as Jessica Simpson would say. I'm just like, wow. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one, I'm not gonna lie. When I get off a stream, I'm gonna probably have like a happy tear or two. Just cause, like, I don't know. It's just amazing. I was super curious. Like, I know people like do crazy stuff to like raise their visibility, and I'm like, is the world ready for a 24-hour stream for me? I'm like, are we ready for that? Could with that, like, is that even something you would tune in for? Like, if you guys are still in here, drop an emoji. I want to see who's still like active. Oh my god, you guys are almost to 12 subscribers. That's like a sign. We love repetitive numbers on this channel. I don't know what I'll do when I finally break 2K. Like, I'll probably freak out. Oh my god, it would be like Big Brother, huh, Goddess? It's like when the cams are always on. That would like be so intense, but okay. What if I had Shadi come over and we did a, like, maybe not a 24-hour stream, but what about like a 12-hour stream? Ashika Rama, will I hear from Fawad? Shadi is my co-host for my podcast. If you guys hit the little, actually it's on this side, the little white eye, it should have the podcast as a option for playlist. So it'll be really, really fun if she ends up being able to come down and we do a 12-hour stream. Like, we would literally probably have to get snacks and the whole thing. Like, it would be very fun. If you guys want, we could even maybe make it like Big Brother style. Like, if you guys want us to like get games and stuff together in between. Oh, thank you, Golden Queen. Nabrisha, I feel like, honestly, I've answered all I'm comfortable with. I don't really want to ask if, like, you know, you've asked enough questions about Warren. I've given you all that I can give you for the night. Like, I'm tapped on Warren. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I've given you like 7 questions to Warren, so I think you know exactly what's up, and if that's your man, you can go talk to him. Like, I don't even be trying to be mean. It's just like, you know. Sometimes it can be a little overkill, you know? You gotta be considerate. There's like a whole room of other people who like have questions about their life, and you've already gotten like a bunch of answers on it. I love how like I thought I was getting off of this stream at midnight, and I'm still here 41 minutes later. What would happen if I stopped talking to my friend Micah? Okay, goddess, I'll do that. I'll literally I'll like plan it out, cause I'll need a couple days before Shadi can come down, cause we live about, let's say, an hour and a half apart. So when she comes down here, like, she gets a ride. So it's very blue moon, but typically like we like to shoot stuff for my channel and stuff. Should I do that? Should I like let you guys see the behind the scenes of me like shooting videos and doing makeup and all that stuff, like when we shoot like real stuff? Because that might be kind of cool. Mika, sorry. I only say mica because I've worked in cosmetics, and mica is like a major mineral. Like literally these are made from mica. Which, like, if you've never seen mica before, it's loose shimmer. Now these are amazingly priced on Amazon. Like, I think I paid like $10, and that's what I'm using as highlighter today. But it's cool because it's not like super glittery. Like, it's just a gold sheen. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Hey, Hala. But yeah, you guys, if you're into loose highlighters, Slice of the Moon on Amazon is amazing. Like, I've paid $10 and I bought 4 of them. Like, I have one that's like, I call it Cheeto Orange, because I like to use it to warm up my other highlights. This one's the bronze. This one's the ivory gold. But like, they're amazing. You get an ounce of powder, which is like unheard of in cosmetic world. And if you know how to use loose mica, then you'll be fine with it. It just, you know, gotta have those pro hands, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got ya, Hala. Jessica, if you buy loose mica, you don't have to buy body shimmer. You can make it. But what I would do is I would actually melt down on a double boiler some natural oils. I would use a couple pellets of beeswax and turn it into a glow stick, so that way I could literally put it on. Like, I'm very, very big into product development and things like that. I've got, yeah. Do you guys just want me to pull one for you just based on like general guidance? I got you, Elaney. I'm gonna do Ovio's question. Then I'm gonna pull a card for Hala and a card for Ashika. For hours? You mean for watch time hours, Jessica? Why did Perla Yamil want to talk to me? Bones. No, Knight of Bones. They wanted to kind of like either discuss controversy or possibly go and get into like a quarrel, if you will. It's like quarrelsome behavior. I got a ways to go. I'm about to crack 500 watch time hours. I need 4,000 in order to be monetized, which when I do the math, I should be able to actually finish that by like late July, mid-August, but that's only if I'm continuing at the pace that I'm on right now. So I would have to considerably like bring some basically like new viewers in, you know. I think if I can raise up my subs and get more people here, then I'll be able to do the majority of it actually from, I'd say, from live streams, even though I have aspirations to do more creative makeup videos and things like that. It's like I gotta do what you guys want to see, you know. Maybe I will, Becky. That might be a great idea. What does that mean? Sorry, I got like distracted and totally forgot. But I just was holding up. I'm like, I gotta look at it. Yeah, it's weird, I don't remember. I feel like my mind is just like scrubbed. Oh yeah, quarrelsomeness, yeah. Essentially she wanted to argue OVO. Either that or she wanted to talk about controversial behavior. But either or. Like I need to rematify. Okay. Well, may I ask what would happen? I already did that. Yes, Becky, I'm here for. What does that mean? Hope you make another live soon when you get to use pendulum. I will. It just depends, because with pendulums it's a lot of energy. Like, it's super draining. That's the only reason I haven't been like super on it, is just because when I did 3 days straight I was like, you know, couldn't handle it. Like, just energetically it was just a lot. Let's see. Ashika. Wait, I'm like, did I already pull for you? Or is that Hala? Oh my god, you guys, I'm like so lost. I don't know where I am in this conversation list. No, I feel like pendulum's worse. Like, it's way more direct, but it's way more draining. So, like, I feel like the connection's stronger, but because it's stronger, you get depleted much quicker. It's like, where I can do this for like 3 hours and some change, I can only do pendulum for like 1 hour. Just because it's so intense. I got you, Hala. If I missed any of your questions above, like, just be patient with me, you guys. I'm sorry. So for you, Hala, you got King of Bones. A man who cherishes tradition, family life, balance among factions, and has low sensitivity. So, good emotions, good provider, very strong man vibes. I got ya. And Ashika, you wanted me to pull a card for you? Oh no, you asked if Fawad will contact you. I've got ya. If Fawad will contact you. Yeah. He will, and it may be to ask you to go someplace and do something as a group. Maybe hiking, maybe a physical activity, maybe something like even camping, I feel, would be a very fun, would be very fun for that. It was the spirit of the father crocodile. So it was of bones, which bones I believe are... I'm not exactly sure what they're translated into. Let me double check. Because they put it in the front. Corresponds with fire and corresponds to wands. There you go. Yep, corresponds to wands. Traveling? Ashika, you want to know if you'll be traveling. I feel like there's almost like anxiety toward travel. Because this is Night of Bows. Yeah, anxiety towards freedom, sudden decision caused by action. Or like illumination. So I feel like there's possible travel, but you have to get over your fears of the commute itself. Like, you will be able to make it to and from very safely. I don't think you have to worry as much as you probably do. Oh, you want to know if he'll ask you if you'll travel with him. 5 of drums. So this is crisis or loss of stable points of reference. I feel like his travel plans may fall through, or it may end up being a little bit more expensive than he initially thought it would be. Yeah, so what will happen if I stop talking to my friend Mika? Would it be a good thing for you? Five of bows. Appearances. Capacity to interpret variety of roles. Difficulty in knowing how to understand the essence of things. Mask. Yeah, I feel like you'll see her for who she is if you back away. But because you're so up close, it's hard for you to see who she is as a person. At least objectively. Oh, you're welcome. If you guys are like all good for the night, is it okay if I finally put these guys away? Because I will say I'm getting a little drained, just a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys, so I am gonna put these away. I'm like, where did I put my bag? Oh, it's right there. I knew that. But thank you so much, you guys, for like joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling out. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for thumbsing up. Thank you for just chilling out with me and enjoying the chat, you know? Like, seriously, I could not thank you guys enough. Like, thank you so much for spending your evening with me. It is not something I take for granted whatsoever. So, I hope you all decide to hit the bell, and my intentions are to be back on here tomorrow so I can spend more time with you all. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, anytime. Yeah, I definitely do need to rest. I'm starting to feel that. Like Shadi says, it's like a crown chakra thing, but I'm starting to feel like it's like, how can I, it's like a headache, but it's not. It's just like, you know, when you finally tapped. But I felt like when I was doing pendulum, I was like, going way past that point. But yeah, well, thank you again, all of you. I hope that you all can actually like check out my channel in general. There's like makeup tutorials, there's podcast, there are like some zodiac stuff. The rest of it's coming, so don't worry about that. It'll all be uploaded very soon. Other than that, I just once again want to thank you guys, and I hope that you all enjoy your night. I am gonna go ahead and end this stream, and I will see you all in the next one. I love you all.